All right, hello everyone. I'm Cal from Mystical Hug, and I'm here tonight with Matt, who's going to be playing some live music for us. So for tonight's class, if you have blocks, there are a couple times that they'll be helpful. If you don't have blocks, don't worry, it's not really necessary. You could maybe use a chair for one of the moves, and the other one, maybe just a pillow or a blanket. But again, won't be necessary, and they won't be, we won't hold them for too long. So if you do have trouble doing those poses without the prop, you can just do something else for that time. All right, so you can start in any comfortable seated position. Yes, Matt is cueing me to ask you if you can hear me okay. I've upgraded from the side microphone to a lavalier microphone that's attached to me. I just touched it, so hopefully you didn't hear a pop. But yeah, let us know if everything sounds okay. It's our first time using it, and hopefully it will be an upgrade. All right, so I am currently taking this advanced training for yoga teachers, and we have been learning back breathing. And so the idea is that most of us don't use the full capacity of our lungs, and by focusing our breath and learning to breathe more fully in our lungs, we bring more oxygen, more nourishment, we can become more relaxed and just have overall more vitality. And so breathing into the back side of the lungs is something that we just naturally don't do too much. And in most of yoga, we're cued to kind of do the opposite, right? So especially in cat-cow, kind of inhale, arch, exhale, round. And so we're going to give a try tonight practicing doing the opposite. If you've been practicing yoga for a while, this will probably be harder for you than someone who's maybe just trying this for the first time. So on the inhale, filling up your backside, allowing just a natural curve, maybe your shoulders round in a little bit, you don't have to force it. And then on the exhale, growing tall, maybe tuck your chin a little bit to grow long through your neck. So you can close your eyes here and just inhale, filling up the backside of your body. And exhale, grow tall. So don't worry too much what it looks like, what the shape is. Just noticing on the inhale, the back of the rib cage expanding, the lungs growing. And on the exhale, lengthening of the spine. Keep going just like that. I'm going to check the comments we got. Hello, and sound is good. Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Great. So glad to have you all. Keep going with that breath, or just come back to your natural breath. And just begin to allow your body and your mind to come into this present moment. Allowing past and future to settle in so that you can become more firmly rooted in the here and now. Relax your shoulders, relax your jaw. As you begin to hear the sounds, see if you can observe them, not just through your ears, but also in your body. When you're ready, flutter your eyes open. Inhale, arms to the sky. And exhale, hands come to heart center. Press your palms together. Lift your chest just a bit to reach your thumbs. Relax your shoulders once again. Take a deep breath in. Open your mouth, big sigh. 2 more times. Letting go of the day so far. Last one. And coming forward to all fours. We'll keep that back breathing going a little bit longer. So inhale, round your back, relax your head. Exhale, lengthen through your spine, shoulders come together. Keep going just like that. So again, opposite from what you're used to in cat-cow, just see what it feels like. And if you don't like it, you can always go back to your usual breath. On your inhale, feeling your shoulder blades expand, your whole back expand. And on your exhale, lengthening, especially through your neck. On the next inhale, really feeling the breath in the low back. And one more round. Pivoting now for a side stretch, step your left foot back. Right foot could pivot to the back of the mat as you inhale, reach your left arm nice and long. Stay here if you like the stretch, or you can take some big circles with your arm. Pressing your hips forward. Gaze can be wherever feels best on your neck. And then coming back to center and over to the other side. First, right arm reaches long. And then maybe taking some big circles here. Big side body stretch. And come on back to center. For a little core strengthening here, we're going to start with a plank. But first, bring your knees together to touch. Step your left foot back. And then what we're going to do is transition to plank with as little kind of jostling of the body as possible. So keep the body still and in control as you press down into your hands, ground through your back foot, step your right foot back for plank. And then keeping as still as you can, drop your left knee and right knee. This time, right foot steps back. Moving nice and skillfully here, left foot. So we're just going to keep going like that a couple more times. We're going to do moon salutes today, so we don't have a ton of strength poses. So really just enjoy these beginning warm-ups here, building heat in your core, strength in your arms. Let's do one more round. All right, spread the knees nice and wide. Sit back on your heels. Walk your hands forward and drop your forehead down to the mat. Breathing here. Let it all go. Allow your entire body to just relax, sinking down into the mat. Surrender anything that doesn't serve you today. When you're ready, shift forward, drop your hips, press into the tops of your feet to lift your knees for upward facing dog. Pressing into all 10 fingers to take the weight out of the wrists, chest reaching through, and then come back through to all fours. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Settling in here, getting out the wiggles. Hips reaching high to the sky, head is relaxed. And then pedaling out the feet. Left heel reaches to the ground as right knee bends. and switch. Just going back and forth, moving at your own pace. And then come to stillness for a couple deep breaths. Moving mindfully, find your way into a forward fold. You can walk your feet to your hands or your hands to your feet. When you get there, just hang. You can cross your hands inside your elbow creases. Let your head be heavy. You can sway side to side, or shake out your head yes and no. And then inhale, lift halfway. Now in this halfway position, with a flat back, hands on your shins, coming back to that back breathing. Inhale, rounding, filling up your back. Exhale, grow long. Inhale to round. Exhale, grow long. And when you're ready, folding once more. Inhale, sweep your hands forward and up. Big circle with the arms and circle the shoulders. One more time, circle the arms and the shoulders. Hands come to heart center. Close your eyes and just check in with your breath, with your body, just noticing. All right, you made it here. You made it to your mat tonight. That's a great step. We're gonna have some fun tonight. We'll do moon salutes, which are really calming and cooling, nice for a warm day. So we're going to start with a little more warm-up and then do a little strength with Warrior 2 and then some moon salutes and a relaxing end. All right, if you can spread a little bit wider, you might grab your blocks here if you know that the floor is a little bit far away and forward fold. Otherwise, inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Walk your hands out as far as they'll go while keeping the weight back in your heels. So maybe hips pressing back a little bit as you lengthen through your spine. Walk the fingertips forward. Weight comes into the right foot as you walk your hands over to the left. Stretching through your side body here. Weight comes into the left foot as you shift your hands over to the right side. Come back to center. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. And arms reach forward and up. Big circle. Shoulder roll. Big circle. And shoulder roll. Legs spread even wider. Let's set up for Warrior 2 towards the front of the mat. It'll be our first warrior, so it doesn't have to be huge, but just going where it feels good for you today. Maybe putting your hands right inside your hip creases to ground yourself down. At the same time, growing long through your upper body, arms come up to parallel, gaze over your front fingertips. Maybe lifting your navel in and up. Stay strong in the core, arms engaged, fingertips reaching in opposing directions. When you're ready, right arm comes to the right thigh, left arm reaches up and over, just like we did on the floor before, extending through your whole side body. Use the strength of your core to sweep through center and reverse. Right arm to the sky. Gazing up at your palm. Heart open. And we'll go back and forth a couple times. Go ahead and move at your own pace with the music or with the breath, whatever moves you. When you're ready, come back to center, straighten both legs, toes face forward, and other side. Left foot points to the back of the mat, bend into your warrior two. Maybe pull the pinkies back a little bit to open your chest, just a touch. Feeling that strength rising from your feet all the way up your legs to your core, and relax in your shoulders. Let's go for it. Left arm to left thigh, right arm reaches up and over. Stretching through your whole side body, peel your chest open to the sky. In reverse, left arm reaches. Go ahead and move at your own pace here. Back and forth. Nice fluid movements. When you're done with this round, come back to center. Toes face forward. Relax your hands, roll your shoulders forward and up. And exhale back and down. Toes point to the corners of the mat, bend into your knees. We'll take a little twist to the right. Breathing here. And twist to the left. Center and all the way to standing. All right, time for moon salutes. There's a little more instruction with moon salutes, but if you already know what you're doing, you can feel free to go at your own pace. So toes face the corners of the mat. Inhale, arms to the sky. 5-pointed star. Exhale, goddess. Arms bend, legs bend. Inhale, reach. And set up for triangle. So toes and feet are the same as with warrior two, but legs stay straight. Right arm reaches, reaches, reaches. Palms pivot open and hinge. Back of the right hand comes to wherever it lands. Maybe the shin, the ankle, maybe the fingertips reach the floor. Peeling open your chest. We're just gonna breathe here. If this is really uncomfortable for you, just come up, come out a little bit. Or if you have a chair, you can use your hand on the chair here, or a block. When you're ready, left hand comes down. We're gonna pivot forward for wide leg forward fold, right leg forward, left back. Toes face forward, pyramid. So you can use your blocks or a chair here if the floor is a little further away today. Otherwise, just relaxing into the pose, maybe coming back to that back breathing. Inhale, filling up your backside body. Exhale, lengthen. 2 more deep breaths, just like that. Step your left foot back, bend into your right leg, come on down for low lunge. Back leg stays nice and strong, engaged. Not so much locking the knee, but engaging the whole left leg. Maybe coming up to your fingertips. So if you could lift off, we're not going to do that just yet. And then hands come to the inside of the foot, pivot forward for side lunge. This is a great place to stay, but if you'd like to practice the balance, you can bring one hand to your heart and then the other. here, maybe choose a point to focus on. And then see if instead of just resting on your heel, you can press up a little. So press down into your foot to lift up through your hips. And then when you're ready, staying nice and low to stretch the insides of your legs, come onto the other side. And if staying low isn't an option today, that's okay. Once again, your choice how you want to enjoy this side lunge, maybe practicing a balance. Couple deep breaths. You're doing great wherever you are. Right, and now moon salutes. You come through center and you reverse it on the other side. So it's just like the phases of the moon, same thing, other direction. So we're going to pivot forward, or pivot rather to the back of the mat, come to lunge. Lengthen through the back leg. Come on up to the fingertips as if you could launch, but you don't have to right now. And then step the back foot in, front leg straightens, pyramid. Coming back to that back breath if you'd like. Inhale, round. Exhale, lengthen. Here's the most challenging part of sun salutes, setting up for triangle. So pivot your back foot so it's parallel to the back of the mat. Left hand comes inside the left leg, back of the hand presses, and right arm reaches to the sky for a triangle. So many triangles. See, the legs are a triangle. We've got a triangle here, almost. And then using the strength of your core, come back to center. Both arms reach, toes face the corners of the mat. Inhale. And goddess. Inhale, reach. And arms come down. You can close your eyes for a moment. Maybe bring your hands to heart center. And just notice how you feel. Someone requested poses to counter being in a desk all day, and so the moon salutes are great for that, especially the triangle when you're really peeling your chest open, and also getting down low and up and low and up. A lot of movement for the body. So okay, great job. Let's try it on the other side. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, goddess. Reach, 5-pointed star. Exhale, triangle, back of the mat. Left fingers reach, palms come open, and go for it. Peeling the chest, open as far as you can. Stay strong in your core, lifting the navel in and up. More breaths, great job. One more inhale, reach your fingertips, and exhale, right hand comes down, hands come to frame your front foot, back foot steps in for pyramid. Step the back foot back for lunge. Hands come to the inside of the left foot and pivot for side lunge. You can take that same variation as last time, or you might try taking a bind if you've been doing this for a while. So that would look like reaching your left hand and arm down and around. Right hand comes all the way back to meet it. So still peeling your chest open here. nice shoulder stretch. Good anti-desk pose. A little crunchy though. Okay, slowly unwind. Staying as low as you can. Come on over to the other side. Your choice to take any variation. If you want to try that bind again, reaching the right hand back, around, and left hand comes until the fingers can lock. And then working to open the chest. A little trickier on the balance this way. And then unwind. Pivot for lunge. Step the back foot in for pyramid. Set up for a triangle. Left hand reaches. And rise to stand. 5-pointed star, inhale. And goddess. Alright, this time we're going to take a little twist again. Twisting to the right, breathe here. Come back to center, crossing your knees away from each other and back. You can go a little side to side. And then slowly come on up. Hands come to heart center once more. Close your eyes. Take a couple breaths. Flutter your eyes open. Let's just shake that out. We're going to do one more round in each direction. So take a moment here, a little palate cleanser. This time we're going to add on a bit, adding some revolved twists, which are not as scary as they sound if you're new to revolved twists. But if you are feeling a little bit sore in your legs or just something about today, it's not going as stretchy as usual, you might want to use that chair or the block. So no harm in doing that. I had a muscle spasm in my neck last week and I did all my yoga using props. So sometimes it's just what the body is asking for. All right, let that go. Ready for round two, and let me know if everything's still sounding okay. Now that I'm moving, the mic might be getting jostled, and I just want to make sure everything sounds great for you out there. Okay, toes face the corners of your mat. Inhale, big breath, 5-pointed star. Exhale, goddess. Nice and deep this time. Inhale, reach. Set up for a triangle, and go for it. Maybe going a little further, maybe fingertips come down to the ankle. Where is your focus? Keep it in the here and now. One more inhale, reach. Exhale, pyramid. Back foot steps in. Okay, here's where we will try that revolve twist if you'd like. So you can stay here, or you can plant your left hand. Right hand comes to the hip, twist, open. Stay here, or you can reach that right hand around for the left hip crease. Little twist open here. Keep your spine long. Unwind, hands come down, step back for lunge. And once again, left hand plants down, right hand comes to the thigh, twist open. You might try dropping your back knee, and if it's available for you today, you might lift your back foot and reach for it. And if that means your right foot splays open a bit, coming more to lizard variation, that's okay too. So you can pull your foot away from your hand to open your shoulder if that feels good. Or you can pull your heel towards your buttocks if you want more of a stretch in the top of your leg. Nice, and gently let that go. Hands come to the inside of the foot and pivot for that side lunge. One more variation I'll share with you if you want to try. Plant the right foot down. Right hand, although the right foot is planted too, and left hand reaches to the sky. Gazing up at your fingertip, like you're trying to reach something just out of range. Picking a cherry on the top of the tree. Hopefully you've all gotten to try some cherries for cherry season. I say that, but actually I really haven't tried many cherries yet this year. Just seen them. Come on back down. As low as you can, coming through center. Over to the other side. Any variation you'd like of your side lunge. Come on back down and pivot to lunge in the back of your mat. Right hand plants, left hand comes to the left thigh for a twist. Maybe dropping that back knee if you like, reaching for the foot. Come back to center. Lift your knee, step your foot in, pyramid. Stay here, trying that revolve twist. Right hand plants, left hand comes to the hip. Or maybe coming to a bind, reaching it all the way to the right hip crease. Unwind, set up for triangle. Couple deep breaths. Nice and strong through the core as you bring yourself back up to standing. 5-pointed star, inhale. Inhale, reach. We're going to go right into the other side. Triangle back on the mat. Maybe moving just a little quicker for this last round. Come on to pyramid. Revolving if you'd like, or just coming back to forward fold here. Step the right foot back for low lunge. Taking that twist again if you'd like. Maybe this time reaching the left hand all the way to the sky. Or you can try that bind in this version. Unwind slowly. Side lunge. All right, you know all the variations now. You can even make up your own variation. Maybe reach your arms to the sky. This one's one of my favorites. It's a very powerful pose. Makes me feel really strong and big. Takes up a lot of space. Can't think of many poses that take up more space than this one. All right, come on through center, other side. Last side lunge. Choose the variation that is most fun for you. I were to have a metal band, this would be my album cover. Bring it down, lunge to the front, and take any variation of that twist. Right hand at the sky or to the leg, or maybe all the way around for the bind. Unwind. Step the back foot in. Couple breaths here. Pyramid. Set up for triangle. Last time, left hand reaches to the sky, really pressing into the back hand to peel open. One more inhale. And use the strength of your core to come through center. One last time, star. Goddess. And one final twist. This time starting with twisting to the right side. And the left. Back to center, all the way up. Heel, toe the feet together. And shake it out. All right, how does that feel? How does your body feel? Moon salutes are pretty great. It's like wringing out a towel of all the toxins. You get to balance out the body on both sides and stretch in every different direction. All right, let's come all the way down to seated. Any seated pose that feels good for you. I'm gonna come right to cross-legged, right foot in front of left. We're gonna do a little bit of neck stretching, so if you have a block or a pillow or a blanket, you might put it underneath your seat to come up a little. Here we go. Bring your hands by your sides, walk your fingertips out as far as they'll go, drop your chin to your chest, breathe into the back of your neck. Squeeze your shoulder blades together just a touch. And roll right ear to right shoulder, breathing down the side of your neck. Letting go. And slowly, gently rolling left ear to left shoulder. Maybe letting out a sigh if that feels good. Chin back to your chest. Slowly lift your chin to center, maybe all the way up to the sky. And back down. Just going back and forth a couple of times. And back to center. And then gazing over your right shoulder. And left. Moving as slowly as feels good. Come back to center. You can keep your block or you can remove it. And then we'll take some circles. So first coming forward, left, back, right, and forward. Maybe aligning your breath with your circles. So you can inhale as you come forward. And exhale as you move back. Or if you want your circles to be a little faster, you could do one full breath, one circle, one full exhale, the next circle. Whatever you choose, close your eyes. Get your rhythm down. And beginning to make your circles a little bit smaller. Letting go of that breath pattern as you make the circles smaller and smaller. Eventually, the spirals are so small that they're simply growing you taller and taller with each revelation. And eventually, you are completely still, shoulders relaxed. Breathe here. You can keep your eyes closed, keep breathing. So I mentioned that I am taking an advanced yoga training. This week we have, I think, 12 hours of lessons. It's a year-long program. And this week we are learning about advanced anatomy and something called the kleshas, K-L-E-S-H-A-S. And so kleshas are basically the structural defects in the mind, or things that hold us back from being peaceful and present and happy. And so the kleshas are avidya, which is wrong or incomplete knowledge. I'm looking at my notes because I don't remember all the Sanskrit. Asmita is our ego. Raga is attachment or desire, pleasure, addiction, or addiction to pleasure. Dvesha is a hatred or aversion, and abhinivesha is fear of change or death. That can be fear of getting older, fear of losing things that you have. So this week my assignment is to choose one klesha that I want to improve, and so I've chosen abhinivesha, which is that fear of holding on. And I've gotten some good practice this week because I'm having to let go of a job and let go of perhaps maybe a family member soon who's getting older, who's lost their memory a bit. Let go of the idea that I'm going to be young forever. And so it's something that I'm working on and practicing, is embracing the moment and not holding too tightly to the things I have. So that doesn't mean not being grateful for what we have, but being grateful when we have it with the knowledge that it won't last forever, and that's okay. So I invite you, if your eyes aren't already closed, to close your eyes. And maybe just take a moment to think if there's anything that you feel grateful for today. And just notice if there's anywhere you feel a gripping to that thing, a fear of loss. And see if you can just maintain that sense of gratitude, but just loosen your grip a little bit. Is there a place in your body, a muscle where you're holding tight? Could you let go, soften that muscle? And at the same time, letting go of fear of loss, fear of the inevitable death. Feel yourself growing tall in the seated position. Relax your shoulders. Relax your jaw. Letting go of past, letting go of future. As you're ready, slowly come all the way down to lying on your back. Hug your knees into your chest and rock side to side, giving your back a little massage here. Come to center. Hold on to your right leg, let your left leg come out long. Using the strength of your arms, press your leg in nice and tight. So we didn't do a ton of arm strength work tonight, so if you wanted more of that, really use your biceps here to pull your leg in closer. If you want a little resistance, press your leg into your hands to turn on those muscles. Just a couple breaths, really go for it. And then allow your leg to come all the way across your body. Right leg landing on the left side. Right arm can come out long for a stretch in your shoulder. Left hand maybe placing it on your leg for a little extra weight. And close your eyes and breathe. Slowly, gently come on back to center. Bend both knees. Cross right ankle over your thigh and hug it in nice and close. Figure 4. Keep your neck nice and long by tucking your chin. And squeeze your leg in however much feels good. If the stretch is too deep, just drop your left foot back to the floor and relax. Wherever you are, breathing in and out. When you're ready, slowly unwind. Both legs straighten, arms reach overhead. Big good morning stretch. And just left leg hugs in this time. Once again, coming to that strengthening in your arms. If you want, cross the hands opposite, so other thumb on top. Maybe pressing your leg into your hands to give your arms a little more reason to turn on, build some strength. Keep your neck long. Right leg strong, maybe flex that foot. And then release and cross the left leg all the way over the body. Big twist here. Letting go. Gently, mindfully come back to center. Bend both knees. Figure 4, other side. Left leg over right thigh. Clasp your hands wherever they land, inside the crease of your backside of your knee or on your shin. You can also use a strap or a hand towel here if the hands don't clasp. A few more deep breaths. Unwind. Drop your feet down, spread them as wide as your mat or wider. Arms come out like a T. Knees come over to the left side. Big stretch in the top of the leg. And over to the other side. And we'll just go back and forth. You can make this nice and passive, or if you want to make it more active, you can press the hips forward for more of a stretch. come back to center. Heel toe the feet together to touch. Let your knees fall open wide for butterfly. You can bring your hands to your belly. And just breathe. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I really appreciate having you. I think we had 5 people on tonight maybe, so it's great to have a little group, and some people have been watching the videos later as well. So I'll be posting the videos online always the next day or the day after that. So if you really liked the class, you can go and save it and do it again. Or if you want to take class on a different night, you can find an older video that you haven't done yet. When you're ready, find your final resting pose, Savasana. Maybe allowing your legs to come out long, feet splayed open, arms by your side. Or maybe you like your hands on your belly, whatever you choose, just settling in. Relax your entire body. Just letting it sink down into the ground beneath you. Your whole head is heavy. Eyes are relaxed. Jaw relaxed. Your mouth, your neck, and your throat relaxed. Relax your shoulders, your arms, your chest and your belly. Relax. Your entire back softening. Relax your hips, your pelvic bowl. Whole right leg and whole left leg. Bring your awareness to your feet. Maybe feeling a tingling of aliveness there. And then to your hands, maybe feeling that same aliveness. And finally, relax your mind. Allow it to just be still. And with it, your whole body is still. There's movement internally, but it doesn't require any effort. Allowing your body to move and balance itself, nourish and care for itself exactly how it knows how to do. Knowing that as you lie here, the further and deeper you relax, the easier it is for your body to heal, to strengthen, and to find balance. Relaxing now on an even deeper layer. Every cell just relaxing. end with a little tactile sensation here. Wiggle your fingers. And then bring your hands up to your scalp and just give yourself a gentle massage. You don't have to press very hard. Just wiggling your fingers inside your hair. Maybe making some gentle circles. And then finally bringing the hands to your jaw, fingers, making some little gentle circles here. And then hands come together in prayer position. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Thumbs come up to your third eye or your forehead. And just press in and move your thumbs a little up and down for a little forehead massage. And we're going to end right here. It's evening time, so I'll let you relax and enjoy. Thank you so much for coming tonight. Namaste. Stay here as long as you like. Whenever you do get up, make sure you move mindfully, rolling over to one side and gently coming up to seated. All right, I'll see you all next week. Have a great week and a great time until I see you next.